The Milwaukee Bucks will go head-to-head with the Miami Heat in the first round of the 2021 playoffs. The Miami Heat ended their season 40-32 with the 6th seed, while the Milwaukee Bucks ended their season with a 46-26 record with the 3rd seed in the East. The season series between these two teams showed the Bucks leading 2-1, with the Bucks winning on December 29th, losing December 30th, and winning on May 15th. Now, right off the bat, this is not the same Bucks team that the Heat faced last season. The Bucks are better equipped to handle the Heat this time around. Jrue Holiday is a significant and much better upgrade than that of Eric Bledsoe. The Bucks are a better three-point shooting team from last season. Giannis and Chris Middleton also has just been thriving this season. The Heat are without Victor Oladipo this season. Per Clean the Glass stats, the Milwaukee Bucks on offense shoot 68% at the rim, which ranks 2nd in the league. The Bucks shoot 43% in the mid-range, which ranks 8th in the league. And from 3, they shoot 39%, which ranks 6th in the league. The Bucks defensively, teams shoot 61.3% against the Bucks, which ranks 2nd in the league. Teams shoot 43% against the Bucks in the mid-range. The Bucks rank 21st there, and teams shoot at 39% from 3 against the Bucks. For the Miami Heat on offense, they shoot 68% at the rim, which ranks 3rd in the league. They shoot 41% in the mid-range, which ranks 18th in the league. And they shoot 36% from 3 this season, which ranks 19th in the league. The Miami Heat defensively, teams shoot 64% against the Heat at the rim. Teams shoot 42.5% against the Heat in the mid-range. And teams shoot 37% from 3 against the Heat. For this matchup for the Bucks, I'm interested to see if they keep Brook Lopez as that primary 5 and utilize more drop coverage off of pick and rolls. Guys like Butler or Dragic can attack this and go for mid-range shots. Butler can muscle in and draw fouls inside. Or do the Bucks go with PJ Tucker at the 4, Giannis at the 5, and utilize more of a switch defense against the Heat? The Bucks has been leaning towards defensive versatility and being more of a switchable defense, and Tucker did fit that scheme when they acquired him. Having Jrue, Middleton, DiVincenzo, Giannis, Tucker in a lineup together could put pressure on the Heat's offense, keeping bodies in front of their players as much as possible. It will make it tougher for, say, Jimmy, Tyler Herro, or Goran Dragic to get inside the lane so easily. Also, those Bam Robinson handoffs can be contained with a switch, so it's an option the Bucks can lean towards. The new element here is Jrue Holiday for the Bucks. Holiday is good at getting to the rim and scoring, can shoot the 3 in mid-range, can get into the post and score, and he is a better decision maker with the ball in his hands. The Heat can't really just sag and not worry about Jrue like they did Eric Bledsoe. Jrue is more of a threat all around than Eric Bledsoe. Like Bledsoe shooting the ball last playoffs was exactly what the Heat wanted. Now with Jrue, the Heat has to pressure him more, and that opens up a lot for the Bucks offense. It's going to be difficult to double Giannis as he got guys around him who can knock down that 3 efficiently. The Heat may look to double Giannis if, let's say, he's in the post and he starts backing down his defender and he is closing in near the paint. That's where you double him. Have your defense rotate just to put added pressure on Giannis. They can sag off of Giannis if he operates in the perimeter. The Heat can live with Giannis shooting, but if you sag all the way in the paint, this does give Giannis a head of steam to just get inside. I have seen in the Heat Bucks previous game that they did opt to have Bam guard Giannis higher. Also, the consistency of Chris Middleton just making shots is a difference maker. He can come off screens, create his own shots. He just has to be able to knock these down consistently. I do expect Jimmy Butler to be the primary defender on him, so that does put some pressure on Chris. Also, another area of attack, if Bam is guarding Giannis, in the previous matchup on May 15th, the Bucks got Brook Lopez involved in the post and attacked the Heat there. And that adds another element, not having Brooks as just a floor spacing big, but instead working inside as a post guy. Another point of emphasis for the Bucks is how do they slow down Jimmy Butler. He's a physical guy. He can get downhill, draw fouls, finish inside, and punish you along the mid-range, and very much improved playmaker. That's something that I really give credit for Jimmy Butler and being throughout his career. So he can find an open guy if any doubles are thrown onto him. The Bucks are one of the best at defending the rim, Brook as that anchor at the rim, and Giannis as that help guy to come over and apply pressure. Bobby Portis is another guy who can assist the Bucks coming in, playing in the drop, and helping on the offensive end, being a stretch big. The Heat are one of the best teams at scoring at the rim, so this is going to be a battle here at the rim. The three-point shooting of the Heat has dipped down this season. Guys like Ariza, Robinson, Nunn, Harrow, Bjelica, Dragic are the Heat's primary three-point shooters, with Robinson being the best. These two teams give up a lot of threes. 38% of opponents' shots against the Bucks come from three, and 42% of opponents' shots against the Heat come from three. These two teams do give up a lot of threes in the name of protecting the rim, so this may be a battle of how consistent are each team's shooters. For the Heat, they have primarily been a switch defense all season, and they have mixed in some zone, mostly a 2-3. If an unfavorable defender like Duncan Robinson gets switched on a great shot creator, the Heat would throw some stunt defense near the ball handler to add a little bit more pressure on the ball handler to make a decision. They also do look to trap elite scorers off of screens. They do this a lot with Bam Adebayo, and they will have a guy like Dedmon play more in the drop coverage and sometimes hedge and recover on ball screens as well. The Heat switching can be kind of problematic, especially if Bam switches off of Giannis to guard Jrue Holiday off of a screen. That would create a mismatch that the Bucks can attack. So a point of emphasis is how frequent will the Heat continue to switch their guys. They do it a lot, but it could create problems, especially when the Bucks have scorers like Jrue, Giannis, and Middleton who can make you pay for it. This switch defense also draws Bam away from the rim, and this is where the Heat can get beat on the boards. They rank 29th in rebounds per ESPN stats. On offense, those big to guard dribble handoffs has been their bread and butter, and has opened up three-point shots and also getting their guys downhill. This can be a way to attack the Bucks playing in a drop with Brook Lopez, and can open up some Duncan Robinson threes or guys getting downhill. The Bucks may have to look to play Brook much more higher up on those handoffs and also screens, and not completely be in a drop, especially if Robinson is involved in a dribble handoff, so that he can at least contest a Robinson three. With the Heat's guards, a lot in this series relies on them to step up. Butler can get his. Bam can bang down low and get his. Bam has his newfound mid-range shot and has improved offensively. Goran Dragic has been up and down this season. If he isn't scoring at a high level, getting downhill, or scoring from three, he becomes a liability, as the Bucks can just create switches and attack him defensively. Same thing goes for Tyler Herro, same thing goes for Duncan Robinson. The Heat need these guys to step up, or I don't really see any possible way that the Heat pull this series out without them. Kendrick Nunn has improved as a defender and can add pressure from three and get inside, but with their switch heavy defense, these guys may be forced to guard much more bigger players. I do like Nunn as that X factor for the team. I do like the Heat's wings and front court players. I think Dedmon is a good option, can come in, play inside, be a rim presence, as well as that of Ariza and Iggy along the wings. But it's going to be down to the guards to make some shots as well, because Butler is the main guy. He needs someone else to at least relieve pressure off of him to create. This Heat defense also shouldn't be slept on. A lot of switching, a lot of zone, but they have gotten better as the season progressed. So I expect to see a wall built for Giannis. I expect to see a lot of stunt and recover defense, good amount of zone, and attacking the Bucks in the drop, hunting for mid-range shots and getting inside. I do see this series going 5 to 6 games. I think the Bucks have a better team here, more versatility in their lineups, but also I do see a world where the Miami Heat can grab this series. It's just that a lot of discipline and value in each possession is going to be much more higher for the Heat against the Bucks here.